And hello there everyone, welcome! I am BogMod. We are playing more Europa Universalis 4. Things are going pretty good for us. I'm just spending a whole lot of points because I've got them. Oop, don't want to spend those points. I want to keep those points. But yeah, sadly, I'm not going to be able to properly conquer and restore the Roman Empire. I'm just not going to be able to take enough land to pull it off. Which is just a shame, if you ask me. But it is what it is. Although if I had known this earlier on... Well, I say if I'd known this earlier, but it is the Rule Britannia DLC, and I set my sights on ruling Britannia. Alright, now I think my overextension is, 24. Perfect. So you... declare one you. All of your buddies will join in. Which is you two. Lack of officers. Meh. I can afford to lose 180,000 manpower, I guess. Alright, that's you dealt with. Who else am I war with? Putney? No. Brunswick? Yes. Brabant? Yes. Gelra? Yes. Well, it's my opportunity to clean up the borders a little bit. Oh, I can call in a friend. You know what? Sure, Sweden. Come lend a hand, buddy. Join the fun. Now that you're free and you can do these sorts of things. So my goal is to get rid of these enclaves within my nation. So I'm going to aim for this land first. There's a man who can command my armies. Don't worry, buddy. I'm going to reinforce you with real French steel, which will decimate the enemy. And it did! Victory! No, I didn't get to do that. I always think it's farther ahead. I don't know why. Oh well. We have the largest army, the largest navy, the most provinces, the highest province value, the highest income, highest trade income. We are a glorious nation. I am pleased with our success. A little overextended at the end. Still very unified. Quality, influence, humanist, quantity, offensive, diplomatic, defensive, and economic ideas. Delicious. It's a good number of boats. Big old giant army, lots of manpower, lots of soldiers. Let's take a look at the timeline. There we are, because this is always fun. Slow. So you see over here, they're migrating around. Not going to see too much change. But you can start to see it. The Ottomans made their moves there. And the slow growth. Korea had some early expansion, it looks like, that I didn't notice. As you can see, France got a little bit bigger there. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see. Ooh. So gonna shift over there with Assam. Timber's just holding out. They haven't collapsed yet. We know they do, of course. Ottomans doing some early gains. Yep, France slowly unifying. No more Brits in the region. Oh, wait. Is that... No. Yeah, right. So this is 1485 October. Still, no one in the New World. Taking their sweet time of it. But we kind of knew that. Oh, it looks like Portugal has finally dropped their first colony over there. At the same time, I have landed in the West Indies and are starting to spread across that land. Too crazy going on otherwise. Oh yeah, Iraq formed. The rise and fall of that region. It was quite interesting in the game, because of course we got to see a jam at some point rising to such power they could be like, hey, don't attack the Ottomans, you gotta mess with us. Ming. Sadly the Ming explosion just doesn't happen anymore. Which really is quite tragic. Yeah. As you can see, the colonization in the Americas has begun. Castillo's like, nope, I'm going to go for the spices in the East. Except over here, of course. They're like, oh well, fine. France is doing quite well. This is the 1500s, so of course I was busy colonizing. Busy. Still no Russia yet. But Muscovy continues to make good, solid gains. San, a Cam. Oh, there goes Russia. Nice work, buddy. Nothing too crazy happening in Europe. The Ottomans, of course, strong, powerful, eviscerating Hungary at this point. Well, yep, there goes Hungary. The Ottomans bordering Austria itself. Bohemia, a large territory at this point in the world, or this part of the timeline, not as big as they would become in the future. Oh, the map of the Americas slowly being painted more and more blue, more and more green, and more yellow. A little bit of red from Great Britain, which is finally formed. Russia! Ottomans. Big Ottomans. Big old Ottomans. Doing quite well for themselves. This is probably peak Ottomanness. Because I believe around this period is the crusade that starts to push them back is about to hit. Yes, as you can see, that's probably... We're nearing peak Ottoman. Which is, of course, not peak France. Or even peak Russia. Ottomans probably could make a strong case for being the most powerful nation at this point. Though, I've started to extend towards the Italy region, which has finally been absorbed by Castile. Castile, of course, never becoming Spain. In a weird twist of fate. Not that I object too much. Which is not an odd thing to note. I'm waiting for when we see the eventual Ottoman collapse. I'm slowly nibbling as I grow in Europe. No big moves on my part, though. I could probably have been a little more militarily active. Got Cyprus, though. Afghanistan. Oh, Ajam has finally started to really come to power. Transoxiana. Afghanistan, yeah, Bahamas. I have not reached India yet. Not yet. Oh, no. There's some problems popping up for the Ottomans. Just minor little problems. A few breakaway provinces. Nothing huge. Nothing they couldn't handle at this stage. But they have lost land, though. At least in Europe. Austria got to make some strong moves. As I, of course, could use to slowly take more and more in Europe. More blue, yellow, and red. And, of course, green. Spreading in the Americas. Oh, there we are. That's where the Ottomans started to hit peak. This is where the decline of the Ottomans began. As you can see, Bohemia grew. Volhynia, Galicia, they've retaken large chunks. Russia is starting to push at them. Breakaway provinces forming. Austria's making a move in on their territory. I start to nibble away at their coastal territories. Iraq reclaimed land. Yeah, we are now witnessing the decline. For over the next 200 years, the death of Ottoman power in Europe. And everywhere, really. Peru, Mexico, French Canada, California, the Antilles, Newfoundlanders. Let's see, Oirat, Mongolia, Yeren. Korea's gone. Yep, this is where I'm starting to take my wars with Castile. Friendship has broken down. As you see, the boot devoured. And there's more loss to the Ottomans. The Ottomans are trying to hold on to their power, but it's inevitable at this point. They just can't win. I'm going to have to try an Ottoman game at some point. Because it sounds amazing. Because, The Ottomans really do have good ideas. Solid, powerful ideas. A good human player, and I call myself at least a decent one, can do a lot of things with the Ottoman Empire. You destroy the Mamluk, you spread west and south, and then you turn your attention to Europe. And you just feast. See, New Castile, Castilian Louisiana, Castilian Canada. It's decent colonial holdings for Castile. And as you can see, I've just now taken my little piece of England. Continue to grow across Europe. Oh, there we go. This is where the decline of Great Britain starts to kick in. And where France's growth really comes into its full progress. Success after success for France. Look at that, France. It's not the biggest name on the map, but we are the biggest nation. Let's just let's agree on that. Ottomans. Oh, Yemen taking back land. So it's Jam. Bohemia, around this point, is becoming my vassal. Well, my junior partner. More and more vanishing in Great Britain. This is rural Britannia after all. That's my goal. I'm basically happy at this point with what I've got in French India, though Russia pulls me into a few wars, which lead to me taking a little more territory in the east. Scotland's back, right? I did that so that I wouldn't have as much overextensions as I ended up having. Because I had a lot for a little while there. Yeah, early on, my aggressive expansion definitely slowed me down in Europe. A lot of worries about coalitions smiting me down. If I mean at this point of the game, there's no coalition alive that could stop me. Bohemia's at this point definitely under my rule, and there's the end of the game. The nations that will move into the Victorian era: a powerful Portugal, an acceptable Castile, a strong Russia, and standing astride the colossus of the world, France. Ah, Napoleon, eat your heart out. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I had a grand time with it all. But it is now time to take my leave. Please share your parting thoughts. I'd love to read them. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and if you're feeling generous, you can always support me on Patreon or check me out on Twitter. I'll see you all soon for more games, strategy, and fun. Talk to you later.